right, team, it's time to get into another Orangetheory at home workout. But first, this is a reminder for you to grab your OTB heart rate monitor. That is so that you can track your workout performance and see when you get in that orange zone and you're able to maximize your workout performance. So we have 5 minutes in this dynamic warm-up and it's time to get to it. Starting off with that squat to stand. Those feet are hip width apart, sending those hips back. You're coming up after your hands go to the ground and then you're going right back into that squat. After that, we're going to move into a standing full body rotation. It's that same set position, but this time your hand comes across the body and you're opening that arm up just like you're passing something to a friend, pivoting off that foot. Then you have a standing alternating halo. So you are going to need a weight for this, holding that right at the chest. You're going to go around your head with that weight or that object that you're using. You're alternating sides for that one. Then we're going to move into a Cossack squat. So feet are nice and wide, taking a big step out. That foot does come off the ground, and then you're shifting over to that other side, and that other foot will come off the ground. Last, alternating power skip. Let's go. So driving that knee towards the chest, you're coming up off the ground with that power and making sure you're landing nice and soft. 5 minutes in this block. Let's get that body warm, team.
guys are going to work 2 rounds of the first 2 exercises and then keep working on the rest of exercise until time. First one, we got the seated torso rotation. Keep that shoulders high, chest up, rotate side to side on this one. Now we're going to move on to the splinter sit-up. Engage that core, alternate that touch on that toe with the next one over there. Now we got the balanced bicep curl. For this one, you guys are going to bring one leg up, 90 degrees. Keep it balanced. Bring those dumbbells all the way to your chest, slowly bringing them down. Now, with the hip hinge reverse, low row, you guys are going to reverse those hands going forwards, elbows high to your ceiling. Go ahead, bring that object all the way to your chest, and then bring it back down. All right, guys, let's work on this. Let's do it.
perfect recipe for a block. Take a lot of core, sprinkle in a little bit of cardio, and you'll get what you're about to do. 6 minutes of work, 3 exercises. You're gonna do 30 seconds of each with 10 seconds to rest and transition to the next one. And is ready to go. We're gonna start off with a plank, palms to elbows. Starting in our high plank position, hands stacked underneath the shoulders, nice controlled, squeezing the glutes so the hips stay square, coming down to your forearms, then back up to your high plank position. An option here, drop down to your knees for the plank. Next up, we'll have 30 seconds of an alternating pop squat. Told you there'd be cardio. Feet hip width apart, heavy in the heels, dropping into your squat, then exploding, making a 90-degree turn to one side, hopping back, nice, soft, gentle landing into your squat. An option here, squat, pivot 90 degrees back to your starting position. Last but not least, we're going to hit the deck for this one. Leg raise to a hip raise. Laying down, lower back in contact with the ground the entire time. Feet together, squeeze to keep the legs straight, controlled to a 90-degree angle. From there, raising our hips up, trying to get our toes to reach the ceiling. An option here, bend at the knees to reduce the lever. You got 6 minutes of work. Let's get going.
All right, team, so we have an 8-minute block here. The goal is to repeat all 4 exercises until time is called. Ready, Ricky? Yeah. So first exercise up is a half kneeling around the world raise. You're gonna take a big step back, placing that knee on the ground, hands at your side, and you're gonna bring those hands overhead and then right back to your side there. Then feet back together. The second exercise, we have a hip hinge reverse fly, hinging at the hips and leaning forward. Dumbbells out in front of you. You're gonna open up those arms really wide, feeling that pinch in your shoulder blades. Awesome job there, Ricky. And next exercise, we have the alternating single arm shoulder press with a rotation. You're gonna pivot that toe as you extend your arm all the way up, rotating there. And then last but not least, we have an overhead tricep extension. For this overhead tricep extension, nice strong core, extending your arms over your head and then bending at the elbows till you see that dumbbell disappear right behind your head there. All exercises will be at 12 reps, that first one being 6 on each side. Let's get started, team.
Time for some flexibility. 20 seconds each stretch. Coach Ricky's here to help us out. You ready, Coach? Yes. Awesome. Starting first with our standing overhead side reach. Ricky's gonna take both arms, reach them over to the side, getting those obliques to really stretch out nice. Next, our standing internal rotator stretch. We're gonna put the palms of our hands right on the small of our back and press forward so we get those rotator cuffs nice and pressed. Standing toe reach, feet just right under the hips, reaching down for those toes. You can also let your head hang heavy for this one. After that, kneeling reverse forearm. So Ricky's gonna get onto his knees, palms are gonna face in towards him. He's gonna lean forward slightly to feel that stretch in his forearms. Last exercise or last stretch is our cobra. So Ricky's just gonna put those hands a little bit further back than his shoulders, and he's gonna lift his top of his body up. Feel that stretch out in his core. Let's go ahead and flex it out.